Alright guys, what is going on? We are back with another episode of Universe Mode. Our first match of the night is Dean Ambrose going one-on-one with the inspirational one, Bo Dallas. But first, let us take a look at this. Who faces Neville next week for the Hardcore Championship? Stardust, Sami Zayn, or Bo Dallas? Let me know in the comments below to know what kind of match, to know who Neville faces next week for the Hardcore Championship. He has won it, has not defended it yet, and it is a rule that he does defend it at least a couple of times a month. Because this is a Hardcore Championship. I mean, that's the rule. That's the rule we got for it. But, yeah. Bo Dallas, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose still needs a contender to face for the World Heavyweight Championship. We still do not know who it will be, but we should figure out who it could be at the end of the episode today. Dean Ambrose has been unstoppable since he's had that World Championship, and I don't think anybody's going to beat him, to be honest. Just the way he's shown himself. I mean, let's see here. He's beat Randy Orton twice. He's beaten Christian. He's beaten Christian and Mark Henry. And, yeah. And he's beaten Ryback. And Jack Swagger. Yeah, he's had an amazing 2 months now, and yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna be able to beat him. Maybe 2 or 3 months. I really don't know. Yeah. But here we go. Time for this match to get started. The bell has rung. Dean Ambrose is going for a cross body, and Bo Dallas just kind of moved him right down. But Dean Ambrose is right back under control. But here's Bo Dallas with a chicken wing. Right when I say something else happens. So, yeah, here we go. Dean Ambrose, so now with an armbar. And is going to let go of that move to get up. And there's a clothesline right to the turnbuckle. But Bo Dallas right back up. There's Dean Ambrose going to take him over with a slam. And we haven't seen much of Bo Dallas. But if you guys do decide to pick him next week for the Hardcore Championship, he could become Hardcore Champion in only his second match. But there was a spine buster from Dallas, and now he's just not. He's controlling Dean Ambrose, and it shows why he was a former NXT champion. And what the hell was that? I did not see that coming. What the fuck? Glitch? Something. That was weird. But there's Dean Ambrose for the reversal. And now here's Dean Ambrose gonna running bulldog right to Bo Dallas' face. Now, no hesitation, picks him right back up. Let's see here. He's going for a power bomb, but there's Bo Dallas with an arm drag to get out of that one. What a great reversal from the all-inspiring one, Bo Dallas. There's just threw Dean Ambrose into the announce table and just kicked him right back into it. But Dean Ambrose rolls out of the way of that elbow drop, but didn't get out of that one. And there's a backbreaker. And there's a stomp, and now here we go. He's going to look like he's going to set up another one right in the chest of Ambrose. And there's a stomp to the back of the leg. Turns him over. Let's see. Just kind of punches him right back down. Notices that the count's getting up there. I think he's at 7 or 6. Here we go. Dean Ambrose makes it back into the ring. Dean Ambrose Bo Dallas was not paying attention there. Gets caught with a float over DDT. Now picks Bo Dallas back up, takes him up again for a power bomb. Rolls over for the pin. Here we go. 1, 2, and Bo Dallas kicks out. That's how he kept that championship at Money in the Bank. He had a long match and then hit that power bomb, rolled over, got the bridge, pinned him, and he won against Randy Orton. Now he just landed an elbow drop off the top rope. I don't think Bo Dallas knows what he's gotten himself into. Alright, here we go. Looks like he might set him up for another powerbomb. No, Bo Dallas with another reversal. And now he's going to pull Dean Ambrose out of the way of the ropes. Goes for a pin. Could he win? One, not even one. Dean Ambrose kicks out. Now Dean Ambrose trying to make his way back up to his feet. Reverses Bo Dallas there. And now there's a stomp. Not a stomp, just a kick and an elbow to the top of the head. And now here we go. Look at this. Former. That was a former. I don't know how to say that. Former Dirty Deeds. That's what he used to call it. That was the old Dirty Deeds. Now it's changed to this Dirty Deeds, and it could be over. Here's the pin See you later, Bo Dallas. 1, 2. No, Bo Dallas kicks out of that. How in the hell? Dean Ambrose, I don't think he saw that coming at all. Now here he goes right back on the attack. And there's another elbow right to the top of the head. Alright, here we go. Picks Bo Dallas back up. Going to Irish whip him into the turnbuckle. And now there's a forearm right to the face. Bo Dallas rolls out of the ring. Smart move. Now gets right back into the ring. Should have waited a little bit because now here's Dean Ambrose pulling him over. Let's see what's going to happen here. Here's a side Russian leg sweep. Right, here we go. Dean Ambrose misses a stomp. What the hell is he doing there? Here we go. Picks Bo Dallas back up. Going to pull him over. Now let's see what he's going to hit here. DDT planting Dallas right on his head. I don't know how Bo Dallas is still in this matchup after a dirty deeds like that he took earlier. 2 straight dirty deeds, basically 2 types, whatever. And here we go, Dean Ambrose putting Bo Dallas on them ropes, and he's going to Irish whip him into the other one. Holds on to the arm, and there's a freaking knee right to the gut. Does the same thing on the other side, pulls him out, going for a side Russian leg sweep. What a combination of moves from your World Heavyweight Champion. That shows why he is your champion. That was freaking awesome. That is why he's your champion. Alright, here we go. There's Bo Dallas with a reversal and an elbow to the back, but Dean Ambrose right back on the attack, going to take him over with a slam. Bo Dallas kind of wearing Dean Ambrose out, not by getting attacked. It's just this match has gone on a little bit longer than I think Dean Ambrose would have thought it would. Now here's Dean Ambrose again, taking him over to those ropes. And here is Bo Dallas, reverses it into a punch. Dean Ambrose goes between the clotheslines. Here's that. I meant to say Dean Ambrose goes between the ropes. There's the clothesline. Wow, what a mess up. Great job. Flat for that one. Alright, here we go. Dean Ambrose back with another dirty deeds. And this one's got to be over. He just busted Bo Dallas wide open. Now here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. Dean Ambrose is your winner. And, yeah, pretty dominant fashion. We got a couple of highlights here. Let's check like I just said, it shows why he is your world champion. See, that's what I'm talking about. Bo Dallas was not paying attention. I mean, up to that point, it was all Bo Dallas. Dean Ambrose couldn't really do much. If Bo Dallas would not have stopped to give some inspiration to the crowd there, he might have come out the winner. It's very possible. The way he was in control of the matchup early on, and then we just saw Dean Ambrose take full control for about 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah, look at that. That was a great reversal from Bo Dallas. I'm sorry for the screen messing up there. I don't know what that was. Didn't really do that when I was recording it, but whatever.
Oh, they threw everything they had at each other in this match.
Alright, here we go. Dean Ambrose was setting up for that dirty deeds. Alright, here we go. There it was. We do have a special interview with Finn Balor coming up after this matchup. And we did ask him what he thought about his match at Money in the Bank and if he got screwed. And yeah, you get to see that in a minute after Dean Ambrose says, "Stop hogging the fucking ring and get out of the ring." But yeah, I'll let you see what's going on. Alright, I do not know if that match is going to happen because I thought we already had a #1 contender, and that was Ryback after beating Samoa Joe and Kane. But I guess, well, Finn Balor was screwed, but he's not going to be facing Samoa Joe. He will be facing Ryback for the #1 contendership match. I don't know if you're going to be able to win that because he's been on a terrible roll after losing at Payback But you never know. Let's see if he's going to be able to beat Ryback next week. So we have possibly 2 matches for next week. And a third one that I'll get to right now. Next week we do have a special return for you guys. And whoever wins this match out of Batista and Randy Orton will be facing a returning superstar for the chance to face Dean Ambrose.
And approaching the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these.
Alright, here we go. Match has started. Randy Orton's gonna start it out with an Irish whip. Pulls him back in for a European uppercut. And I'm pretty sure you all know there's plenty of history between these two. They were in Evolution together. They were in the reforming of Evolution together. And yeah, one of them has stuck around, which is Randy Orton, through it all. And Batista has quit a couple of times. We do not know if he's going to quit again, but he is here and he does want a chance at that World Heavyweight Championship. But he's got this match and another match to go before he gets a shot at that championship. And there's a European uppercut. So next week, we have a big show for you guys. We have that Hardcore Championship match, a #1 contenders match between Finn Balor and Ryback, and then another #1 contenders match between whoever wins this one and a returning superstar. So, yeah. Alright, here we go. Here's Randy Orton gonna Irish whip Batista into the rope. Batista comes back with a clothesline. Go into a collar and elbow tie up. Batista gets him with a headlock. Turns him over. There's an arm drag. Randy Orton not really happy about that one. Batista catches him with a punch. Picks him up from the ground. There's a vertical suplex from the animal. Alright, now here we go. There is a head crank from Batista, the boringest move in this game. I had to say it. Alright, now here we go. Slams him right back down to the mat. There's a stomp. I mean, we've seen Randy Orton with success so far here in Universe Mode. We haven't really seen much success for Batista, but Randy Orton, plenty of success. Let's see here. Former World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, that's all he's done, but he did have a great run at it and came up short against Dean Ambrose twice. And he's hoping he wins here, gets a shot at the returning superstar, and tries to win that World Heavyweight Championship back. Alright, there's a kick out though. Randy Orton still in this matchup. Gets right back up to his feet. Batista's right at him, but there's a reversal from Randy Orton. And now here we go, face to face. They were for a couple seconds, but here's Randy Orton with a Russian leg sweep. Alright, here we go. Batista trying to get back up to his feet. There's a punch from Randy Orton. There's a DDT from his knees. Holy crap. That has to hurt. Now here we go. Batista shrugs off that punch. Now there's a forearm to the face. Gonna Irish whip him into the turnbuckle. Let's see who's gonna hit here. No, Randy Orton with a reversal. And now there's Batista with a reversal. So these two are very familiar with their movesets. There's a spear from Batista. Here's the pin. 1, 2. And no, Randy Orton kicks out of that one. Batista could not believe it. He hit that spear out of completely nowhere. Now here Randy Orton right back up to his feet though. There's a belly-to-belly suplex. And now here's Batista with a stomp to the face. And look like he's going to set up for another one. Not a third one, so he just hit 2. Now picks Randy Orton right back up to his feet. Here he goes again with another belly-to-belly suplex. And now here we go, turns Randy Orton's head over and stomps freaking right on his face. Randy Orton gets right back up to his feet though with the help from Batista. And there's a reversal from Randy Orton. And Randy Orton's going to pull him up to them ropes. You know what that means. Here we go. A little bit of vintage Orton. And I don't know what to say after Steph Vintage Orton, but you know, here we go. Is Randy Orton gonna go for that pin? Pulls Batista into the middle of the ring. Here's the pin. 1, 2, and Batista kicks out. So both of them has hit their signature moves. There's an elbow to the top of the head. Picks Batista up. And he's going to Irish whip him into the ropes. Here he comes. Throws him up. RKO! Out of nowhere. How in the hell did Randy Orton just hit that? Holy crap. Here's the pin. 1, 2. No! Batista kicks out. Randy Orton cannot believe that one at all. And neither can I. Batista showing why he wants that World Heavyweight Championship. What a matchup. Oh, now here we go. Randy Orton with a backbreaker. And there's a stomp. Batista rolls right out of the way, though. Now here's Randy Orton going to Irish whip him into the turnbuckle. Batista gets out of the way with a elbow to the face, but Randy Orton right back on the attack, going to Irish whip him into the ropes, and there's a power slam. Into the pin goes Orton. 1, 2, 3. No, Batista kicks out at 2.5. Alright, Randy Orton goes back, trying to take a breather. Easy way to do it with the head crank. Batista's still trying to fight his way out of it. He needs to get right back in this matchup, but Randy Orton's going to get another shot, possibly at that World Heavyweight Championship. And I know Batista's tired of seeing that, but he needs to show it here. There's a clothesline right to the face. Randy Orton telling Batista, get up. Alright, here we go. Randy Orton stalking Batista, waiting on him to get up. And he's back up to his feet. There's a punch back of the head. There's a clothesline. There's another clothesline. And now Randy Orton ducks that one into a power slam. And there's a stomp. Here we go. He's going to go around the world here with the stomps. There's one to the ankle. There's one to the chest. Now here's the final one right to the face. And here's a pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Batista kicks out again. Randy Orton has gave it his all so far, and Batista has kicked out of everything. Alright, now Randy Orton looked like he was going for another clothesline. Batista saw it coming, grabbed him, hit him with a gut buster, rolls him over. And now there is Batista with a stretch. Randy Orton might have to tap out here. Let's see if he's going to be able to get out of this one somehow. Referee asking Randy Orton, Batista telling him to check him. Randy Orton says no, so Batista lets the hold go and goes right back into it. Let's see if Randy Orton's going to be able to get out of it this time. Referee asking him, Randy Orton. Randy Orton tells him no again, so Batista lets the hold go. He's going to go right back to it. I mean, come on now. That would be just completely crazy. Instead, Batista snapped, punching Randy Orton right in the face. And here we go, picks Randy Orton back up. And there's a neck breaker. Looked like he was going for something else. He had a lot of force behind that. Alright, now here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, Randy Orton barely gets the shoulder up at the count of 3. Alright, now here we go. Batista pretty pissed about what's going on here. And there's no. Randy Orton gets out of the way of that one. Rolls him over with a snapmare. And there's a reversal from Batista. Alright, now Batista right back up to his feet. Takes him over with a snapmare of his own. But there's Randy Orton with a reversal. Alright, now here we go. Randy Orton's going to Irish whip Batista into the turnbuckle. Let's see here. Takes him up to the top rope. And this is bad for both of them. It's going to hurt both of them here. Looks like Randy Orton's going to be setting up for that slide. Slam off the top. That didn't look like it didn't even hurt Randy Orton. Usually, both competitors get up with back pain. But that time, Randy Orton shrugs it off because he knows this match means so much for his career. And he really needs a win now. Let's see, he picks Batista back up and gets him in with a headlock. And there's another European uppercut. Now going to Irish whip him into the turnbuckle. And there's a clothesline. Batista falls right down to the mat. And Randy Orton goes straight for the pin. 1, 2. And Batista kicks out again. Randy Orton, pure exhaustion. Probably the same for Batista now. They both make their way back up to their feet. And Randy Orton's going to put him into the ropes again. No way. He hits another DDT. And if he hits this one, it's got to be over. There it is. Randy Orton. He's got to go for the pin here. Stop hesitating. Alright, here we go, Randy Orton. Oh, he does not go for the pin. I think he just... There's no way Batista's going to kick out here. 2. And there it is. Like I said, Randy Orton took way too long to get down there for the pin. And now Batista's right back up to his feet. Let's see here. Batista with a spear. Another spear. Here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. Batista moves on to face a returning superstar next week up in our main event. Wow, what a matchup. What a show. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure you check SmackDown next Thursday. We do have 3 matches. And yeah, they should be really good. We've got Neville putting up his Hardcore Championship in a match where y'all guys get to pick the challenger. Then we have a #1 contenders match between Ryback and Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. Then we have another #1 contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship between Batista and a returning superstar, which I'm not giving up the name yet. You'll get to see it when it happens. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like I said, make sure you go subscribe to FBSG, get your call in our call universe mode, and like, subscribe, and comment. Make sure you let me know who you want Neville to face for next week. And I'm out.
At the risk of getting ahead of myself, if this guy keeps winning matches like that, we better reserve some room for him in the Hall of Fame.
And that's it for this week of SmackDown. Good night, everybody.